I cannot start without mentioning my mother, who was a woman who grew up in the South and the Panhandle of Florida. As a young woman, a teenager, decided to come up north by herself to live in this community with a cousin of hers. And just to hear her story about, can I imagine myself at that young age deciding that I want to make a change in my life and taking a trek across the country. And it just tells me just how strong of a woman she is, how determined she is. And that has shaped me as an individual to be determined, to be focused. You know, when you begin to become a woman, the conversations with your mother are no longer mother-child, but becomes mother-adult-daughter. And it was at that time that I realized that she was very much a social activist, and that if not for being pregnant with me, would probably been in the March on Washington. And so it is that other side of me that is driven not only to be the person I am because it's in my DNA through my mom, but it's in my DNA for a purpose, and that purpose is to serve people. The other person that I would think of mentioning is Lou Clark. And Lou Clark was the director of the Human Rights Commission way back in, I believe, the 80s. And then he became the executive director of Peace Incorporated. And I remember being hired by him, and we were going through the infant mortality crisis in Syracuse in the 90s. And particularly on the lower east side of town, the numbers were just staggering. He said, Sharon, we're going into a program with the county health department, and I see that we need somebody to coordinate it. And I'm having a ball with the teenagers at the Southwest Community Center. And he said, I know that's what you want to do, but at some point you have to allow your skills to take you where they can be used to help more people in another way. What I was doing was great, and I was having relationships with kids, but this was the opportunity to really coordinate programming and do it in a way with a voice that knows the needs of individuals in neighborhoods. And so I just am thankful for him for mentoring me, and particularly he showed me the business side of not-for-profit work. Many times not-for-profits are service providers and they provide the service, but really struggle on the management and the administrative side. And I'm thankful for Lou for helping me understand strategic planning and helping me understand metrics and helping me understand budgeting and all of that government relationship that's critical. So my mom and Lou Clark, definitely.